Oh yeah, right. Little experiment. Got some aluminium, we were given this, and just to see, can you actually turn scrap, because money is scrap sort of thing, into something decent without any real skills, and make it look nice. This is what this video is about, basically. So what we've done, we've created like an egg shape, and we've cut them out. You can see how we've cut them out, sort of like out there, or I have, on the scroll saw. Yeah, works really well. Just do it nice and slow. Metal blade in there. Yeah. So I cut that out, and then what I did, you can see where they've been cut out of these. So it's not made up. You can see it. That's the scrap. So I cut them out. I cut one out, and using a scribe, all I did was that to duplicate it. So then I got lots of them. You can see that's on there. Just went round it with that. Yeah. Right. And then what we ended up with was clones of them. See those there? I then took it to my belt sander, and where, see that line there? I cut outside the line on this. Took it to the belt sander and just gently sanded it down. I think it's 120 grit on there. Something like that. Sand it down. And I ended up with basically this shape. Now you can see the results on there. It's a bit mucky with my hands at the moment. Yeah, but it started off like this. We've got a polisher here. Daniel, remind me what that wheel's called on the end.
A spiral sewn wheel. For basically
polishing,
cutting.
And what we bought was something called Tripoli. It's brown stuff.
So that stuff there has basically a really fine grit in it, and what you do is we'll show you what you do.
Right, so
there's a few ways of doing this, but this is one of the ways.
We've got no previous knowledge of doing this apart from what you see that I've made.
This is basically cut buffing.
Yeah, so these have been cut from this. Yeah, so what you do, you just run that across there like that, put a bit on there, and that's all you need to do.
And you reapply it every now and then, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see that.
So this is what you.
This is what these start off like. It's a bit rough, this one. So I'm just going to show you how it works. And already you can see the finish on that. It's quite remarkable.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Let me just do a little bit more. I'm not saying I'm doing it the right way or the wrong way. I'm just doing it for demo purposes. So there you can see the polish there, yeah? Highly polished. This one I've been working on a bit and do the edges. So that started off like that. The only thing with aluminium, doesn't matter how much you polish it, this is only my experience, unless you get all the scratches out, even by sanding it down, I've used, like, gone from the real sort of 340 sandpaper all the way up to 2,500, real fine stuff. And I'm sure people who do this for a living, you can see without me rubbing it off with a cloth, that's virtually a mirror finish. It looks like it, but if you looked like that, you see little lines in it. So it's so scratched, but the difference between that and that is quite incredible, really. I'm just going to get a different cloth. Daniel just stands there a minute.
So you can get different wheels for these polishers. This is an attachment you buy and it threads onto it.
Right, so we've got basically from that.
Let's do a comparison.
Yeah.
From that to that. Yeah, there's a big difference.
And we have sanded that down with 340, 400,
1200,
800, 1200, etc, etc. Yeah, so you do get that. But you still have the little scratches in it. So what we decided to do was try and get like a satin finish.
Yeah, so you can see the difference between that.
Like brushed satin. Yeah. And all we did is we bought a couple of these wheels. Finishing wheels. There's fine and there's very, this is very fine, there's fine, and there's a coarser one you can get. So if I take my, there's one side polished, yeah, and all you literally do is place this on the wheel. This is how I've been doing it, and you can see immediately you've got the satin finish. There's a shiny bit, satin finish. You just do the other side. I'll try and do half of it this time. Just let you go down. There you can see the satin finish as well. You can also get this stuff on a roll. Same stuff. And you can see that there. I even achieved the same effect, to be honest, by just doing that.
You can see that's taking things out of the surface on that actually.
Now this stuff we got on a roll, got from Machine Mart, it was like nothing. So you can see the satin finish has been created on there just by using that. You want something uniformed, and I find just by holding it down.
Because aluminium's a soft metal, isn't it?
That way if you did scratch this, it wouldn't really be that apparent, and you could just repair the scratch. So that's how to get a satin finish. That was easy enough. There's a polish bit. Even on this really rough old bit, by hand, I've achieved that already, look. So it's called brush satin finished. Do it on the machine. You can see, we haven't sanded this down, but you can see you get the satin finish. From Machine Mart they come in different grades. That's the softer one. The brown is literally the same as that. I personally found that having this and just doing that with it sometimes was easier, because this is a small shape. Just doing that with it and moving it around.
It's quite defined on there. If you look at the surface, it's
because this is an all. If you're doing a sheet, that's fine. It'll easily polish it up. But if it's an awkward shape, and on here we, just to prove how good that triple E is, this is a bit of stainless steel, and we polished it up there.
So that's been with the triple E, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's really hard though, stainless steel.
So if we just let's do that stainless steel, show you. You need to do a fair bit of research yourself, but it is as easy as this. Buy yourself a polisher. You could use an angle grinder and just swap the wheels out. So that's quite dull at the moment. So if I do this end, just a little bit. Oh, bugger. And from that, that's a valuable lesson. You always want to be coming up. This thing will drag you down.
Yeah, you do it at a certain angle.
Yeah, so if you look at that now, you can see the difference even without me doing any work on it.
That's not any.
Yeah, because we looked at doing these in probably a stainless, but that was a bit of work on that one. Anyway, you get the idea.
So this is about how to polish aluminium, or
polish or put satin finish on.
Satin finish
on, and really what you can turn a bit of
scrap into.
Oh yeah, there's a polished one, another polished one there that we did. So you can get this finish from basically a bit of old scrap
And that was scrap as well.
Yeah,
that.
scrap. Anyway, so what you need oh, there's another one. You need a polish machine ideally. Definitely need the wheels. Triple E, that's like brown stuff.
There's different types of cutting compounds. You can get polishing as well.
Yeah.
There's all different colours.
You can get blue,
brown,
white.
Like Jeweler's Rouge.
Yeah. I'm guessing that
for like fine gold.
if you just wanted to start off, you could buy a roll of this from Machine Mart.
Yeah, I mean, you can get that stuff from
There's
anywhere.
nothing, yeah. And you could just put a bit of that on there.
Yeah, but you'll get the thing with that is you get the brushed, won't you?
Yeah, but you could put it on a cloth, but that will cut it down. That'll help you cut it as well to get a brush finish.
Yeah. But you have to be able to, you have to take that stuff off of that stick for it to, because it's basically like that's fine grit. Does that do anything when you do that?
Yeah.
But easy to have a polishing wheel thing, really.
You can buy a cheap old grinder from Tool Station or something and just swap the wheels out. It don't have to be anything special. That works. Anyway, so ideally one of these, a lump of this was like 10 quid, last you forever.
A big version of it, yeah.
That's for polishing if you want mirror finish. You need to go down in the grades with the sandpaper, say 340 all the way up to 2,500 grit. But 2,500 is real fine.
But I mean, that triple E is, I think
stuff.
it's about 800 to something grit anyway.
Yeah, it's got grit in it, and there are other ones, and there's a final polish you can do with another wheel and all sorts. So anyway, just a brief overview of something we were messing about with, might be of use to somebody. Okay.
If you research how to polish aluminium, then this might help you a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing that we found really useful.
This is good stuff as well. This.
Oh, let me just show you this.
Mother's Mag and Polish. That is really good stuff.
This stuff is like rocket fuel.
In fact, you could use that to do quite a bit of stuff with, actually.
So let's get an old rough bit.
An old rough bit like. So what's it like before?
Right. So that's that bit there. Just see that, yeah. Just using
obviously with this one, it takes longer to do, but
just showing how how good this stuff is.
When it starts going black, it means it's okay. If you're polishing something and it's not going black, you stop doing it.
You can see that coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up.
This is rough aluminium, just take like that. So it's not been sanded or anything, but you can see the difference in it. There, that's an old rough bit. That's a bit that's been sanded. I'd say that's probably one of the best polishes I've used over the years.
Yeah, you've used a few as well.
Just bear in mind, aluminium scratch is so easy, and aluminium is not level. If you look at it, you'll see it's not flat, totally flat. It's all over the place, but that sort of brings that up. I don't know if you can see the scratch there. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's scratched to hell.
You've got to be a really talented polisher. We're just like messing about to get all that out. Some of that would come out on that, but anyway, you get the idea.
If you like.